When you experience nothing, it's very easy to get rattled with something small. That's why generations that had to endure war were tougher. Now, if someone gets a hangnail, it's the end of the world. They're going to have to post about it. They're going to have all their friends. It's okay. You know what? You are so beautiful. You were so amazing. You're going to get through this. Uh, We're so weak because we experience nothing. And experience something behind a screen is not experiencing something. And when people have arguments, th- that's not the same as an argument face to face. It's just not. But people act like it is. And a good example of how weak we are. When I was a teenager, I it never hit my radar, daylight savings time. Never. I, my alarm, I set it the night before, and then you have Sunday to work it out, and then Monday you go to school. But I don't understand daylight savings. Everybody's having health problems. Oh my gosh, they had a what? How weak are we? That getting up an hour earlier will destroy you. Do you not ever have sleepless nights where you wake up an hour earlier? That's the same thing as daylight savings time. Time is still time. Go to bed an hour earlier, get up an hour earlier. You get the same amount of. I don't understand this big deal about daylight savings time. And I saw an article that a young lady wrote. People are going to complain whether you get rid of it or keep it. So the teen says that it messes with her emotions, causes brain fog, and she has a difficult time focusing. But if it's gone, then her whole routine's going to be messed up and it's going to be a nightmare. So that means this young lady has set herself up for failure because she is so mentally weak, because we're all so mentally weak, because we've experienced nothing. So I was watching The Godfather, and it got me thinking. A guy says young people don't respect anything anymore and that times are changing for the worse. That was made in 73. Has there been, or when has there been, an older generation that says, wow, these young people are so respectful and times are getting so much better? Did that happen when, the World War II generation, they say that's the greatest generation? Did the older generations say that they're so great and respectful and times are getting better in during that time? Did they? I don't know. And if they didn't, has there ever been a time where the older generation is like, wow, we are getting so much better as a human race? Because all I've heard for the last 40 years is that the younger generation doesn't respect anyone, they don't show respect. See, I disagree. I have worked in elementary school, middle school, and high school, and I've been called sir so many times. But I also showed the younger people respect, and I called them sir. I called them ma'am. It's amazing when you put out in the world, you get back. If you put out kindness, understanding, love, you're going to receive a lot back. If you put out animosity, hate, vitriol, that's what you're probably going to receive in return. I It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. I know it's there because God's already won. I know this. But as a human being in 2026, looking out, it's hard to see that light. And I've seen some people are like, yeah, this woke stuff is going away. People aren't as tolerant of it. Like, I don't understand why so many people are taking a victory lap. Do you think the devil is he just gives up? He doesn't. He falls back a little bit, regroups, and then comes harder. That's why you have to have God in your corner. If you have Him, you are not afraid of the devil. He has no power over you because your Heavenly Father will protect you.